Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the governor of the heart of Texas, Mr. Kinky Friedman.
Oh, yes. So raise your glasses, one and all. Drink a toast to the great Tom Paul. Last night he had 'em in his hands, kept 'em laughing till they left him there with nothing but the bottle and the bill. And though it was the happy hour, it wasn't any fun, 'cause the party again was just a party of one. The neon lights were dying as he tried to find his feet. He heard a newsboy crying as he stepped out on a street. Extra, extra, mister, read about the latest war. But who needs burning bridges at 4:15? So he swore into the mirror as he killed a cigarette. I'm the loneliest man I ever met. He watched a wired and weary face reflected on the glass. He dropped another quarter down and watched the pinball flash. And far away a jukebox played a mournful country song. And Nebraska passed before his eyes and melted in the dawn. And he swore into the mirror as he killed a cigarette. I'm the loneliest man. I'm the loneliest man. I'm the loneliest man I ever met. Ain't you the golden boy of the silver screen? Your mama's pride and joy, the promoter's dream. No time for autographs, sailing boats or trains. No time for dreams to last. Gotta catch that plane. One magic midnight show, she taught you how it feels. Once, oh, so long ago, when rock and roll was real. Turn on your radio, the words you hear are mine. Should have told you long ago, but I never had the time. Folks, here's a new song that happened to me a few months ago in Dallas. And it's called Jesus in Pyjamas. Might be what a child might think about a homeless person. I don't know, not sure. At any rate, I now have several Jesus songs. In fact, I have four of them, which does not mean that I'm obsessed with Jesus. You know, I'm like everybody else. I think he was a good Jewish boy who got in a little trouble with the government, you know, basically. But we sure could use Jesus and Nelson Mandela and Gandhi and Martin Luther King and people like that around today. And, you know, as I look at the political action in America, in Africa for that matter, you don't see any Nelson Mandelas popping up there. So I guess as close as I come to being on the same page politically with Willie Nelson, we are both supporting the same guy this time, and we're both for Bernie. But I'm doing it because I want to see a G in the White House. And also, think about this. If Bernie wins this race, it'll be the first time in history a Jewish family has ever moved into a place a black family has just moved out of. So I would say my definition of politics still holds true. When I ran in 2006 for governor of Texas as an independent candidate, a race we won every place but Texas, Willie Nelson gave me two pieces of advice. The first thing he said was, if you're going to have sex with an animal, always make it a horse. Because that way, if things don't work out, at least you know you've got a ride home. That has served me well in politics, as in life. And the other thing Willie said is if you fail at something long enough, you become a legend. At any rate, back to Jesus in Pyjamas. Now, I've only performed this for people on this tour, in fact, not the whole tour, so really a few times. So it's very possible I could fuck up. I'm working without a net. Let's try this booger. Jesus in Pyjamas came at 3:16 one morning to a Denny's by the freeway in the ancient town of Dallas, where everything was frozen. There are many Denny's in Dallas, but few of them were chosen for Jesus in Pyjamas to finally have a rosin. Jesus in Pyjamas came a-shuffling to my table. Help him if you can, a voice said. Help him if you're able. Like a clown, like an angel, like a jester in Denny's palace. I couldn't say for sure. I only knew that it was Dallas, where the only whole heart is a broken one, and the only true love an unspoken one. So help him if you can, help him if you're able. When Jesus in Pyjamas is standing at your table. Jesus in pajamas had a coupon he was tearing. He was drooling slightly on the tattered clothing he was wearing. From underneath that dirty green knit cap, God's eyes were softly staring. Help me if you can, they said. Help me if you're able. But I turned my mortal gaze away and I got up from that table. I walked out past a door that just said men. I left Jesus in pajamas on the cross again. And now the only whole heart is an aching one. And the only true love's a forsaken one. So help him if you're able. Help him if you can. God bless you, friend. The menu's in your hand. Time for a real Texas song now. We don't have no lovings in El Paso. We don't go to porno picture shows. We don't swap our wives with our neighbors. And we keep our kids away from Mexico. And I'm proud to be an asshole from El Paso. I like it here, place where sweet young virgins are deflowered. Be my friend. You walk down the street knee-deep in tacos, tacos, and the wetbacks still get 20 cents an hour. We don't wipe our asses on Old Glory. God and Lone Star beer are things we trust. We keep our women virgins till they're married. So a hosen sheep is good enough for us, ain't it, Mama? Let me tell you. And I'm proud to be an asshole from El Paso. I like it here, place where sweet young virgins are deflowered. Be my friend. You walk down the street knee-deep in enchiladas, and the wetbacks still get 20 cents an hour. Them old wetbacks still get 20 cents an hour. Aye!